All right, back here on the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show, Paul Sylvia in Kansas City. Bill Krueger joining us here. No barbecue for you today, Bill. I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
He looks at his shirt.
he needed to check if he had barbecue. Tomorrow, Mariners, they're off today, back in action tomorrow. I'm going to face Dylan Cease. He's actually pretty good. 8-5, 2.37 ERA. Last time he faced the Mariners, pretty much unhittable. I think he went 7 innings, only gave up 3 hits, no runs. What do you see from Cease? What do the Mariners need to do tomorrow?
Well, he's a quality guy, and his control has gotten better. He's steadier this year, and once he gets control and works ahead, he is pretty tough to hit. He's got that short arm delivery. The ball gets on you. He's up in the 90s when he wants to be. He's got a great curveball, but he's got other pitches, and he can mix them up. So leading the league in strikeouts, that's going to be tough. You're going to have to want to try to make it work a little bit, and you hear this stuff over and over. Get him out early, make him throw a lot of pitches, coax some walks out of him, and then maybe somebody runs into one. But he'll be tough.
They are getting a bit of a break without Trey Savage and Shane Bieber both on the IL. So on Saturday, the Mariners get Jose Soriano, then Max Scherzer on Sunday. Soriano lost the Mariners in July, giving up 3 runs. Max Scherzer 1-7 with a 7.02 ERA. The other 2 games in Toronto look good for the M's with Anderson, versus Soriano, and Miller versus Scherzer. What do you think?
Well, everything is just how the games are played out. Some days guys are on. These guys are starting pitchers are good. Soriano, the Mariners have seen him a ton when he was with Los Angeles.
Why does a 1-7 Scherzer scare me, by the way?
Well, because he's a guy that's won some Cy Youngs, is going to the Hall of Fame, and sometimes you get out there and remember how to ride the bike again, and that's a problem because he starts riding the bike and gets it going. He doesn't have the big fastball anymore, but he can really pitch and really compete.
Are you sometimes too old to ride the bike and you need the 4-wheeler?
Well, you could have to get the training wheels, and then the training wheels come, and then you kind of waddle that thing back into the clubhouse.
When I think of Max Scherzer though versus the Mariners, I only think of the ALCS last year, where he's on the mound screaming at manager John Schneider not going out. He's using some choice words. I love that spark, but that spark scares me.
And I love this series. I love the Jays and Mariners. I mean, they've had some fun in the playoffs, so this is going to be fun. After Toronto, Mariners head to Boston, going to be taking on a pretty good Red Sox team. At home, 34-32. You get Gilbert, Kirby, and Wu in that series. Bill, right now, Gilbert and Kirby, gotta love the way these two guys are pitching right now. Kirby's coming off his best game of the season right now.
Yeah, it was great to see him kind of refine his act. I mean, he went back to 4-seam fastball at the top line. He threw more curveballs. He had a 2-plane changeup. He controlled his fastball. He attacked. He had upper 90s velocity. And some days you're just going to have really good stuff. But I thought he got away from 2-seam in the ball. He got away from so many sweepers that get down and in on lefties. So Kirby is on his game. Gilbert is always tough to hit. The big story with Gilbert is will he have enough pitches to get past the 5th inning because he's trying to strike everybody out. I like them both. Hey, pitching in Fenway Park is a different animal. That place, the walls start creeping in on you. The fans are on top of you. The crazy left field. It's a different place to pitch, and you have to be tough mentally because there's going to be some stretches where the Red Sox are going to get it going. You got to be able to snuff their attack.
Yeah, I lived in Fenway in college, and it is a crazy place, crazy fans, and a lot of fun. But after the Red Sox, the Mariners will have 22 games to go, 7 against the A's, 3 against Texas, 7 against the Angels, 3 against the Rockies, and then 2 against the Astros. Not one of those teams has a record over 500. The Rockies, Angels, and A's are the worst 3 teams in baseball. But does this look like a good stretch for you? Do you think the Mariners can put something together in September?
Yeah, I don't see why not. And the Mariners are getting healthier. They're going to get Donovan back. The good news that Brash should be back and able to help them in the bullpen, which is critical. They've added Vargas. They've got more depth down there. So, and Raleigh's starting to find it. This team feels primed to go on a run. Right now, these 12 games, I said 6-6 would be great. They're 4-2 right now. With 6 more to go, they go 6-6. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but then they get that list of teams you just saw that they should just wipe the floor with. So I like their chances. They're better than the competition. Of course, we've said that all season long, but this team is starting to get better. They're swinging the bat better. They get Brash back. They've got more depth in the bullpen. Yeah, I think this team can do it. I think this team can make a run. And right now, nobody in the AL West over 500. It's all about the AL West. It's not about the wild card.
I'm with you. Go win the American League West. And if you've been watching this Mariners team, Bill, like you have, you should know that they're going to go 4-6 on this road trip because they're going to play 2 good games.
And
one bad game.
I'm thinking an 18-1 loss.
Yeah, 2 good games, 1 bad game. Want to bring up the list there if we can real quick of possible call-ups. We got like 30 seconds. If we bring this list up, Bill, anybody on there you think that just strikes a chord that could help this team right out of the gate? We've heard a lot about Laz and Arroyo.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got this whole issue with 40-man roster and the strike or the lockout or whatever's looming out there. All these guys are bright young prospects. Well, not all bright young prospects. Nolan Jones isn't, and neither is Ryan Bliss. But Arroyo is learning left field. He can really swing the bat. He could probably help them in some way, shape, or form. And certainly Ryan Sloan, if he was willing to go down there and be a bullet in the pen. But I don't know that they really want to do that. And they've only got 2 spots to play with. So my math and a number of players that we're talking about here, I think that list is probably a wish list.
Yeah, and you probably got to get somebody in the bullpen. One of the pitchers from Tacoma probably is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and just for clarification, with the upcoming strike, they would lose their rookie year or something like that.
Their rookie year status.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right. Yeah.